Remember watching cartoons as a kid? We loved Mickey Mouse, Tom and Jerry, and Bugs Bunny. These characters brought so much joy and laughter into our lives, becoming an integral part of our childhood memories. But have you ever wondered how these cartoons were made? The magic behind these beloved animations was crafted in bustling studios filled with talented artists. Before computers, artists created these moving pictures by hand. Each frame was meticulously drawn, painted, and assembled to create the fluid motion we see on screen. It was a long and difficult process. Animators would spend countless hours perfecting each scene, ensuring every detail was just right, yet the results were magical. The dedication and passion of these artists brought to life stories and characters that have stood the test of time. Let's take a peek behind the curtain and discover the secrets of traditional animation. From the initial sketches to the final colorful scenes, we'll explore the artistry and innovation that made these classic cartoons unforgettable. At the heart of traditional animation were the animators. These skilled artists were responsible for bringing characters and stories to life. They began by sketching countless drawings, each one slightly different from the last. These drawings, when played in sequence, created the illusion of movement. Imagine drawing Mickey Mouse hundreds of times just to make him blink or wiggle his ears. Think of traditional animation like a flip book. Imagine holding a small book in your hands, each page containing a drawing that is slightly different from the one before it. You have a series of pictures, and each picture changes slightly from the one before it. These small changes create the illusion of movement when viewed in rapid succession. When you flip through the pages quickly, the pictures appear to move. This simple yet magical effect is the foundation of animation. This is the basic principle behind traditional animation. In a studio, animators would meticulously draw each frame by hand, often using transparent cells to layer different elements. By creating a sequence of drawings, animators could make characters walk, talk, and interact with their surroundings. Each movement was carefully planned and executed to bring stories to life. It was a painstaking process, requiring immense skill and patience, but the results were mesmerizing. The dedication of these artists gave us some of the most beloved animated classics. Once the drawings were finalized, they were meticulously transferred onto transparent sheets known as cels. This process required a steady hand and a keen eye for detail, as any mistake could ruin hours of work. These cels were then painted with vibrant colors, each hue carefully chosen to bring the characters and scenes to life. The paint had to be applied evenly and allowed to dry completely to avoid smudging. The painted cels were placed over static, intricately detailed backgrounds and photographed one frame at a time using a special animation camera setup. This step was crucial in ensuring that each frame aligned perfectly with the next. When projected at a specific speed, these individual frames created the illusion of fluid movement, a magical transformation that brought the characters to life on screen. Can you imagine painting each frame of a Tom and Jerry chase scene by hand? Each second of animation required 24 individual frames, each one a tiny masterpiece in its own right. It required incredible patience and precision. The animators had to ensure that every detail was perfect, from the expressions on the characters' faces to the movement of their limbs. This painstaking process is what made classic animation so special and memorable.